Right then everybody, welcome back to Angler Carl. Now in this video today I am doing another reel review. So in this one, we are reviewing, and I've got it up on the laptop, the Daiwa Crossfire LT reel. I've had this reel for as long as I can remember. This is probably one of my oldest serving reels. When I first started fishing, I did a lot of pole fishing, you know, that was my forte, and then slowly but surely I really got into rod and reel, and I just love rod and reel fishing. There's just something about the rod and reel that I love, and this is the beast, the Daiwa Crossfire LT. There's probably one negative with this whole product, and like I said, I'm going to be putting pictures up on the screen of the looks and, you know, and the different features of it. First of all, I'm going to talk about looks, because a lot of reels that you see, generally the common colour is black. You know, I do find the common colour is like black with a hint of a different colour, whereas this one is all silver with like hints of black, and then obviously you've got the Daiwa logo right underneath there. And I do like this colour as well. I think it's really nice. I like how this chrome bit comes out at the back here, and it is just a very, very nice reel. There's lots of different versions and stuff. It is very weird. So you've got the Crossfire LT2000, you've got a 3000C, a 4000C, then you've got literally a LT5000C, and then you've literally got an LT6000. So the range is bloody massive. It really is. That is like such a crazy range. And again, I'll put prices on screen of all the different sizes and stuff so you can see that. They do have a sale currently on the 3000, but how long that'll last is anybody's guess. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's ridiculously cheap, but I wouldn't say it's ridiculously expensive. It's sort of in the middle. And the one I have is the 3000. Like I said, I started off with the 3000 because I think it's just a nice size, and I've done all kinds of fishing on this reel. I've done float fishing, I've done feeder fishing, I've even done like lure fishing with this reel. The possibilities are endless that you can use with it. At the minute I've got Daiwa tournament lines spooled on this. Again, the clutch is very nice. You know, it turns easy and it's got a nice smooth clutch. One thing I've always found with Daiwa reels is the clutch is so smooth. Again, you turn it right to loosen it, and it just comes off so smoothly, everyone, and then obviously go the other way to tighten it, and that will tighten it. But like I said, the clutch on Daiwa reels I've always been a massive fan of. They are very, very good. It does have some little stats on the side, everyone. I may have to get the glasses on to see these, so bear with. Okay, everybody, so I've got my glasses on. I'm going to look like a professor at the minute, so yeah, no laughing. It says nylon, £8, 150 meters, in brackets 160 yards. Then it even holds 12-pound line, and on there you can get 100 meters or 110 yards, and then it even says you can get 200 meters of braid at 13 millimeters. So you can get very different variations of line, and like I said, £12 is bloody good for a reel of this size. That is quite a beefy reel. And also, like I say, you can have braid on it, like I've used it for obviously lure fishing and different things like that. So that is one great thing about this reel. At the minute I've got it on my 7-foot Daiwa Matchman. Now the bail arm, really nice bail arm, you know, very snappy, it's very responsive, and you know, it really is a very nice, good, solid bail arm. Works well. And also, casting with the Daiwa Crossfire LT is just a breeze. You know, the line just peels off lovely. It just feels very nice. Also, when you're winding in your rig, it's very smooth. It's just got a very nice mechanism in it. And in fairness, everyone, I've literally I've chucked this reel about like nothing. I will say this: Daiwa reels, they're just solid as a rock. They really are. You can literally just chuck them everywhere. Obviously, yeah, don't go mental with it, but sometimes, you know, we just chuck stuff in his bags. It's never been in a case, this, and like I said, the quality is still brilliant. Also, you do have this little dial here, and essentially what that does, as you loosen off this dial, essentially what happens is it basically, for storage options, you can keep twisting it, and eventually this arm will fold inwards. So if you keep going like that, and there you go, the arm's folded in. Obviously you can move the arm back out, but then you can push it back in, and you've got some amazing storage with the reel. So I'm just going to put that down there for now. But yeah, for me, this thing has been fantastic. And like I said, one good thing with the size, everything's very easy to get to. The bail arm's easy to get to. It's very easy to shut. The clutch is easy. It's just a very, very nice reel. And for me, the clutch has been absolutely fine. And I've landed some big, big carp on this reel, and it's stood up to everything. One thing this reel doesn't have, unfortunately, is a back wind. So if you're someone who likes to use back wind, unfortunately, this reel doesn't have that. Now, I'm someone who doesn't really use back wind much, so it doesn't affect me. But if you're someone who prefers using back wind on a reel, then just be wary of that. This doesn't actually have it. So one of my negatives with this reel, and this is probably the only one I've got, aside obviously the back wind, like I said, there's nothing there to do it. There's nothing underneath, which usually it's there, but yeah, like I said, apart from that, other thing I'm going to mention is my only negative point, and that is, if I can get the bail arm out of the way, is this dreadful line clip. Yeah, the line clip on this Daiwa reel is just not very good. Normally, with a good line clip, you can put your thumb over and literally just pull the line over. But for some bizarre reason, I just can't seem to do it with this. I don't know if it's mine, but the line clip is very sort of flat to the actual reel. It's kind of hard to see because I've got it on the rod. But it's so irritating, everyone. It's really, really irritating, and I can never do it. I'm like really pressing my thumb down now, and I just can't seem to do it. So what I have to do, I basically get my fingernail, I lift up the clip, and then I can get the line in the clip right there. And again, you can pull it out easier, but getting it on the line clip is just so frustrating at times. You have to literally lift it up, put the line in, and you're good to go. Whereas on some other Daiwa reels and other even Shimano reels, you can put your thumb over the line clip and just slide the line so it'll go under your thumb and go straight on the line clip, which is brilliant. Just makes life a whole lot easier. Speaking of the line clip, I've had no problems. You know, when I'm casting to a clip, everything works as it should, and it's all good. But yeah, they're the only two negatives that I've noticed with this reel. It's the line clip and the fact that it doesn't have a back wind. Apart from that, this is an absolute great all-round reel. Like I said, I've used it for feeder fishing, I've used it for float fishing. Obviously, I've changed the line in between, and I've even used it for predator fishing. Say if you've just took up fishing and you want a brilliant first reel that's reliable. I mean, the ease of use as well. It's very easy to use, you know. It's not complicated. It's not difficult. It doesn't feel massive in your hand, providing obviously which one you go with. Like I said, there's plenty of options online there. Then you should be fine. I think when I bought this, I got this cheap at the time. I think it was about £34–35. But at the minute, as I said, Angling Direct have a sale on the 3000 model, which is what I've got, and that is £39 instead of 50 quid. So, to be honest with you, it's not a bad deal at all. Now, I'm just going to look at quickly on the other page. It does say it has a ATD drag, whatever that is. I'm not going to get too much into the tech jargon. I'm just going to read it for you lot. DS4 body and rotator, twist buster 2, infinite anti-reverse and cross wrap, and then obviously we'll go and read more. And also, one thing it does say on the Angling Direct website is pretty much what I've said. They do come in a large variety of sizes, so there's literally something to suit everybody. I've had quite a lot of reels where the variety sometimes is quite small. You know, you literally get a 3000, a 4000, a 5000, and that's it. But with the Daiwa LT Crossfire, you know, it's It's absolutely balmy. You're getting so many different sizes to choose from. And also as well, I think a lot of people are going to like the colour of this. I do think the colour is very nice. It might not be for everybody, but I do think that silver is just a nice subtle colour. I think it's really, really nice. And then also, one thing I do like, it does say, this reel will have you punching out your bait for years. And to be honest with you, like I said, this reel is over, I think I must have had it for about a year and a half now. And to be honest with you, it's literally not even showing any signs of wear, everyone. As you can see, it's still really good. There's not much marking on. I do clean my reels every now and again. I'm not someone who cleans them all the time. But I'm not lying, this thing is indestructible. It's brilliant. It's a great reel, great quality. I've always been a big fan of Daiwa reels anyway. I think they make fantastic reels. This one is definitely worth looking at. So if you are in your tackle shop, give this a look at. I know this is quite an old reel now, but I did see it in Angling Direct today. And I just want to shine a bit of light on this reel because I've had it for such a long time. You might even be able to find cheap deals on Marketplace, on eBay. So there's lots of different ways that you can try and find these, but they are a very good reel to have. And the quality is just amazing. And like I said, for the simplicity, it's brilliant because you don't have to mess around with backwind or all like that. Say if you're not bothered about all the techie stuff like having backwind, you know, having a bait runner, then this reel is definitely for you. It's solid as rock, it's a brilliant reel, and it does the job. And you can use it for multiple methods and styles of fishing. So if you did enjoy this review, make sure you leave a like on this video. I've got plenty more reviews and other fishing videos coming up. And get subscribed, it's free of charge. It really does help the channel out. That is all I ask of you lot, to just hit that subscribe button. If you're on the TV, pause the video, click my little profile picture, get subscribed, because you won't want to miss what I've got coming up. Share this video around with anyone that you know is looking for a new reel. And if you're fishing, have a good one.